Hello. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you are staying safe and I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. So in today's updates, we'll quickly talk about the big report we're seeing right now in regards to the stimulus package, specifically the $2,000 stimulus check. Yes, a group of Democratic lawmakers are pushing for a monthly stimulus payment at $2,000. We'll talk about the letter that was just sent to Vice President Kamala Harris and President Joe Biden on the $2,000 monthly stimulus checks. Then we'll see what lawmakers are currently saying about the stimulus package and the stimulus checks. But before we dive in, if this is your first time stopping by this channel, welcome. Consider subscribing now to join this amazing community to stay informed on the latest stimulus updates, economic updates, and financial tips for your financial wellness and success. And one more thing, if you support more financial help to the people during this period, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and share this video with other people to help them get this information quicker. People deserve to know what exactly is going on with the stimulus and the economy. So let's jump right into it. What exactly are we seeing right now? So according to this report from Newsweek, we're seeing that progressives are pushing for $2,000 in monthly stimulus check. So a group of 50, so let's just go through this. More than 50 House Democrats, led by Representative Ilhan Omar of Minnesota, sent a letter to Joe Biden, so to President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris on Thursday, asking the administration to back a recurring direct cash payment. So this is exactly what the Congresswoman said in her tweet. So Ilhan Omar, who is leading the 50 Democrats pushing for this $2,000 stimulus payments monthly, they say a one-time payment of $2,000 is not enough. Today, I led a letter with my colleagues urging the Biden-Harris administration to include monthly reoccurring survival stimulus checks in their future economic plans. So they're calling the stimulus checks survival checks right now. And this is something that's getting some steam. So we'll go through the letter that she wrote. So this is a 2-page letter, and we'll talk about the specifics, including the parameters that they are setting for the Biden administration to provide the stimulus checks, including who gets the stimulus checks and also what exactly they want to have happen with the stimulus payments, the monthly stimulus payments. So here's what other lawmakers are saying right now. We do have Representative Joe Negri. So Joe basically is pushing for more stimulus payments to the people as well. This is what he said in his tweet. So he did say rent payments, food bills, and utilities don't just come once or twice. Neither should stimulus checks. Americans need recurring payments to survive this economic crisis. So he's pushing for basically regular monthly payments to the people. And they're saying that, hey, the rent, the bills, the utilities, all these things do not happen just once. They happen more than once and more than twice. I do want to get your thought on this tweet in the comment section below. So let's jump right into the letter that we did see from the 50 Democrats to the president and the vice president. So this was sent on January 20th. And as you can see, this came from the Congress of the United States, Washington, D.C. And this is what the letter starts off with saying: we are appreciative of your ongoing work to make sure the American people receive survival checks as soon as possible. And it was very encouraging to see the inclusion of direct check assistance in your direct cash assistance in your current economic rescue plan. However, it is clear that during this unprecedented time in our nation's history that we must take additional unprecedented action. We kindly request that your incoming administration consider including support for recurring cash payments in your future economic relief plans. Recurring payments would provide a long-term lifeline to struggling Americans for the duration of this deadly pandemic. So again, something to make clear here, just so we unpack this first paragraph a little bit. They are saying that this is for the upcoming the packages that will be coming after this one that we have right now. So this is for future economic relief plans. Remember, the current Joe Biden $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan does include $1,400 stimulus checks to the people. So this is not what they're talking about. This is post the current stimulus check and the current stimulus plan that is in Congress right now, or that Joe Biden has put forward. So they're asking for upcoming future economic relief plans. I do want to get your thoughts on that in the comment section below. So they did say they're appreciative for the work that's going on right now to provide the $1,400 to the people, but that's not enough, according to this letter right here. I do want to get your thoughts on this very portion that we just went through right now. So let's jump into some of the more specific details in this update. So according to this letter, this is a 2-page letter. I just don't want to bore you with reading the whole thing, just getting you the things that you really need to understand from this letter. So they did set a criteria or parameters that they feel like any future package or any package has to include reoccurring cash payments, and the stipulations or some of the rules that they set in this letter that they're asking for in this letter. Well, before we jump into that, here's exactly something that they say too. So they said one more check is not enough during the public health and economic crisis. Many families cannot afford to wait for 8 months between payments to truly build back better. Families need stability and certainty throughout the ongoing relief. So again, this is something that we had to deal with. 8 months waiting for the second stimulus payments, and everyone was thinking those checks were going to be larger or bigger, and they came in at half the price tag of the very first stimulus payment. So this was disappointing to a lot of people. Some people found this helpful, yes, but again, 8 months and you get $600. Not everyone was so excited about that, and this is what they're making clear here. So now they did go on to say to truly build back better, families need stability and certainty through ongoing relief. They cannot be at the mercy of congressional gridlock. Again, we've seen congressional impasse back and forth, even on the current stimulus package that's in front of the lawmakers. We're seeing the back and forth, the opposition from different parties on this stimulus package. This is very frustrating to so many people right now because they're still delaying passing of the $1.9 trillion package because certain provisions do not meet the expectation or the preferences of some lawmakers. Again, I want to get your thoughts on that in the comment section below. So when it comes to the $2,000 monthly stimulus payment, there's the requirements that they set forth here, and these are some of the parameters or some of the things that they said the next cash payments, the reoccurring cash payments, need to include. So they do want this to include a continuation of the payments until the economy recovers, with equal payments to adults and dependents. So they want these payments, equal payments, $2,000 per month for adults and for dependents. Now, which dependents are we talking about here? We're basically going to talk about that here quickly. So then they did go on to say they want this to be targeted. They want this to prioritize those who need it the most and those who will spend it the quickest. Remember, the whole target here, I believe, is to get consumer spending, to get the economy to bounce back quicker. That's why we need the stimulus payments in the first place, to help people and help the American economy as well. But this is what she's saying. This needs to be targeted. This needs to be prioritized to people who will spend it the quickest and those who need it the most. Then she goes on to say that this should go to all immigrant workers. And this is somewhere where this is a dicey area for most people right now. There's mixed reactions and mixed opinions on this one, but this should go to all immigrant workers, refugees, and their families. And then she did say in the next point here in this letter that this should include older dependents. So dependents who are older, who are above the age of 16, such as the disabled and elderly dependents. So again, this proposal is if you have a dependent who is over the age of 16, who is disabled and elderly, even if they are not, they are still going to receive the equal $2,000 monthly recurring payment. So this is what we have on the table right now from the 50 Democrats, and this is being pushed by Ilhan Omar. So I do want to get your thoughts on this in the comment section below. And then the other items here that she does have is to add improved administrative outreach and communication at the state and local level to ensure that families are aware of the payments, because some people are not aware of the payments depending on where they live. And then she did go on to say ensure that the Internal Revenue Service makes automatic payments available to all eligible households with better outreach to individuals left behind in previous rounds. So people who didn't get the payments the first time around, who may have qualified for the payments but never got it, make sure they get it this time around. So again, I want to get your thoughts on this letter in the comment section below. Right now, this is the push. This is what we're seeing right now. There are more than 50 Democrats in the House are pushing for the $2,000 monthly stimulus checks to the people. And just so before you leave here, if you are looking to make some extra money from the comfort of your home during this period, be sure to check out the helpful and exclusive videos on the left. These videos will get you started right now making some extra money, boosting your income from the comfort of your home. And if you were looking to boost your credit score or improve your credit limit, be sure to check out the helpful video on the right. See you in the next update. Stay safe and thank you for watching.